Hi, welcome to Ravenbeak Nature Works. I'm Jamie McDonald, and today, as I've been moving wood around and sorting, I pulled out a big batch of deflex staves. So, quite common in the yew wood. Sometimes they're naturally off the tree in a deflex, sometimes they dry out into a bit of deflex. So I've sorted these out, and definitely, they're going to make great deflex longbows, flat bows. Often I like to do a recurve tip on this, just to balance them out. But there's really nice wood here. They are well dried. They've been on the racks for at least 5 years. So I want to get them out to you guys. Lots of fun projects, and with what I'm building mostly right now, I just don't have a lot of use for them at the moment. So I'm going to try and pass them on here at some good prices, get them out. So let's take a look and see what we got. As always, Pacific yew, old growth wood from the west coast of Canada, and let us know what you're interested in for shipping. And just a heads up, shipping is definitely cheaper on more than one stave. So everything's quite long right now, which can either be left long or I can shorten them up for shipping if you want. Just let me know. So let's walk through. Up first, we have stave A, 81 inches, deflexed. Take a look, nice and straight. Good alignment through it. Nice tight grain. Beautiful piece of wood, nice flat crown. Real clean, clear back on it. But just that hint of deflex through it. So that was A, 81 inches, and that's 150 Canadian. And B, again, nice and straight. Take a look at the heartwood sapwood. Nice tight sapwood on this guy. Flat crown. And again, pretty clean back. As always, yew wood does have the character, so there are definitely, sometimes there's pin knots, little grain swirls, bumps and wiggles, but we all know that just makes them nicer. So that's B, 81 inches. That's 150 Canadian. And C, 78 inch. End-to-end alignment looks pretty good. Again, little pin knots, but pretty clean piece. So that is C, 78 inches, and that's 125. And D, alignment's pretty good. Nice tight grain. Again, there's a couple little of the pin knots. Let's try and fly down the back here. So beautiful colors. It's hard to always show up, but super, super tight grain, as we often get in that old growth wood. So that's D, 84 inches. That's 125 Canadian. And E, again, nice and straight. Look at the deflex. Deflex in most of these is pretty balanced, so nice, gentle throughout, which makes things a bit easier. So, look at the heartwood sapwood. And again, nice, pretty clean back. So that's E, currently sitting pretty long, 83 inches. That's 125. And F is a big one, 82 inches, but big chunk of wood. So there is possibility to zip it in half when the bandsaw if that's what you're after. Depends what you're into. There's definitely laminate wood in these, veneers, if people are going that route. Nice look, heartwood sapwood. This is a big guy. So that's F, 82 inch, that's 150. And G, 81 inch. A little bit of the bark got taken off, bringing it out of the bush, but it seemed to dry out pretty well. So this guy's got a little check down the middle, but I still think there's quite a bit of room off the right-hand side here. So that's G, 81 inch, 125, and H, currently sitting at 78 inches long. Pretty clean back down there. Again, a couple little pin knots, but so common in the yew wood. And take a look at the alignment. That one is pipe straight. So that's H, 78 inch, that's 125. And I, Currently sitting at 74 inch. Big chunk of wood, nice tight grain, lovely colors, bigger tree, so flat crown on it. Again, a little knot in the middle here, right close to the handle. Probably stick that guy in the handle, possibly. So that's I, 74 inch, that's 125. I'll try and move through them here. Next up we have J. J is currently 80 inches long. Real tight grain. Pretty straight, maybe a heat bend to it, but it's hard to say. But nice piece of wood, lots of options. So that's J, 80 inch, and that's 100 Canadian. And K, again, nice and straight. Maybe a little bit of a bend to this one. Maybe a heat bend. Just as a reference, I do end up heat bending quite a bit of my wood. So K, currently long at 83 inch. A little pin knot cluster there. But bigger tree, flat crown. So that's K, 83 inch, that's 100. And L. L's got a little bit of a sideways to it as well. Hard to say until you start roughing them out. Might be able to get a straight run through there. Real lovely colors to this wood. It's all beautiful tight grain. Little group of pin knots in here. Yeah, nice piece. That's L, 77 inch, $80 Canadian. And M, again, a bit of a deflex, a little bit narrower, but still definitely a clean run for a bow through there. A bit of a knot on this inside. So, M, currently 82 inches long. That's $80 Canadian. And N, currently long at 83. Nice tight grain. So this guy, a little bit of sapwood got banged up, bringing it out of the bush. So until you clean it up and start working it down, sometimes it's hard to know what you're going to end up with. Might need a backing, might not. But that is N, and that's currently 83 inches long for $80 Canadian. So that's the batch, one of the batches for today. I'm going to do one more. But just trying to keep all this deflex wood together. You know, I really like the look of the deflexed handle with the nice recurved tip on it. Makes a sweet, great shooting bow. So some lovely wood here. Let me know what you're interested in. We'll get them packaged up, get some shipping quotes, and get them off to you. Thanks a lot.